realize that misunderstanding and disagreement is one of the things you can never pray against. You can never pray and speak in tongues that you should not misunderstand each other. It's a lie. It must be there. But how you deal with it determines your maturity in the kingdom. How many times have you felt God is not just? How many times have you yourself disagree with God? No wonder the Bible says God is faithful and we should judge him faithful. Why? Because we will always many more times feel as though God is not faithful. As a result of that, disagreement, misunderstanding is bound to always come in a relationship. But how you handle it matters so much. Relationship in itself, I don't believe relationship to be maybe I look at relationship as a responsibility. When you look at relationship as a choice or a will, you will still get it wrong. Every relationship is a responsibility. When you enter a relationship with God, it's a responsibility. There are demands and expectations. When you enter a relationship with somebody, there are demands and expectations. Love is what is a choice. Love is a choice. Love is a command. God commanded us to love. Relationship is not a commandment, it's a responsibility. When there is love in a relationship, it's because there is a choice involved. And I believe that everything that is a responsibility is not something you rush into. And that is why if you are not ready to take the responsibility of relationship, don't even engage in it. For instance, if you are not ready to come into choir, to actually be responsible in choir, don't even join. Because there will be demands upon you. You must relate with people, you must do many things. If you are not willing to marry somebody or to do anything, don't even start if you are not willing to engage in the responsibility, because there must be many demands from you. Many people think relationship is for fun. A man say, if you want fun, go and buy teddy bear. If you want to have fun, maybe play some games. Don't use the heart of people. Don't use people to have fun. Don't play around with people, because you are going to hurt them. And like I said, when you hurt people, I assure you, you yourself, you will not have a good society. Let's now go deeper and try to look at relationship in the context of love. Sons of Solomon. I know we don't speak so much of Sons of Solomon. One guy told me, why must Sons of Solomon be in the Bible? I said, because God wants you to be there. Sons of Solomon 3. Okay, because of the want of time, I want to share some powerful points with you. Let's just look at 2:7. The Bible said, I charge you, O ye daughter of Jerusalem, by the roes and by the heights of the fields, that ye stir not up, nor awake my love till he please. The voice of my beloved, behold, he cometh, leaping upon the mountains, keeping upon the hills. My beloved is like a roe, or a young hart. Behold, he standeth behind our wall. He looketh forth at the window, showing himself through the lattice. Now, when you read the book of Songs of Solomon, you discover that Solomon was professing his love to the Shunammite woman. One of the lesson we have to learn from Songs of Solomon is the power of relationship. How that the same way Solomon related with a woman, you can learn how to relate with God. You can learn intimacy. But there was something pivotal that he said, that if you are actually not ready for anything with me, don't stir up my love. Don't stir it up until he pleases. What am I trying to say? When you come to the context of love, you must understand that you don't actually just decide on your own to say you want to go and fall in love. The way you fall, the way you rise. You must take a choice and you must be willing, according to the order of God. As Solomon said, don't stir it up until he pleaseth. He please. Who was Solomon referring to as he? Until God please. That's it. There is a time, a portion for whosoever has accredited an apportion to go into relationship leading to marriage. And that's say you cannot just decide on and say, okay, I want to go into relationship. No, it's not possible. Because the same way you go in, you will go out. So Solomon said, do not stir up love. Don't come and tempt me. Don't tempt the tempter to tempt you. Until he please, until the time apportion. And when the Bible begins to speak about the context of marriage and relationship, I assure you, relationship is never a thing for boys and girls. Now I hear people say, I have a boyfriend, I have a girlfriend. Well, that's why you are a boy. That's why she's a girl. Who is actually a boy? What's the difference between a lady, a female, a girl, a woman, a mother, and a wife? All of them speak about different level of maturity. The same thing with a boy, a male, a guy, a man, a husband. There are many people that are actually ladies. They have not come to womanhood and they want to marry. There's going to be a problem.